All right, guys, it's Strawfax. I'm here with D1, and we're talking about some of the newer chapters of JJK, and more importantly, what's been going on with the story recently, as the culling games seem to be climaxing and getting to a point where we can start to see some fulfillment of some of the storylines. So one of the major things we want to talk about, of course, is the fact that Sukuna is taking over Megumi now, and that he seems compatible with him. Now, it's something when I first saw it, it just kind of, I was so surprised. I didn't think it was real. But it is a good plot point that we're able to see Sukuna and why he's been obsessed with Megami the past 100 plus chapters. And it is starting to pay off, right? We finally get to see Sukuna reemerge for the first time since the middle of Shibuya. And yeah, it just looks like things are finally progressing in a way that's paying off for the audience.
Alright. Talk about the Megami and the Sukuna situation. Things done really took a toll on the story. We've seen Megami being transformed into Sukuna and Sukuna feeding him fingers. And it kind of takes away from the whole plot, basically. Well, it's a plot twist. Uh, because we know that Yuji was the one that's supposed to eat all the fingers, and he was ready to die just for the sake of saving the Jujutsu Kaisen world, or the world of the cursed spirits. Um, if you want to say that. I forgot the name of the where they stay at. I think it's Tokyo. That's where they stay, Gios.
Yeah, I think that's where the culling games is right now.
Yeah, so I think in Tokyo. Um, yeah, as we know, Yuji was the one that was supposed to die and eat up all the fingers for Sukuna. We were supposed to see the upcoming battle of Gojo and Sukuna fight. But as we know, Gojo's trapped in the prison realm, and Sukuna feels as though he can do whatever he wants since that's the case. And basically, Sukuna and Kinjaku are basically taking over. And as the looks of it, there's no one out there that's going to be able to stop them by the looks of it. Uh, but we see some pretty exciting things. We see the Angel be able to take on Sukuna. The Angel gets tricked by Sukuna. I mean, Sukuna being able to trick her just because she was able to basically one shot him shows a lot about Sukuna's character, because we never see Sukuna try to trick somebody for the sake of battle, right? We literally see Sukuna take on anybody, just like Maharaga. He finds out a way to defeat Maharaga without tricking him, but he had to trick the Angel, and it shows a lot about the Angel's strength. Um, we see the ability is called Jacob's Ladder. We don't know too much about the ability, but we know that it kind of just fucks Sukuna up. Um, and Gios could get more in depth with what happened between that.
Oh yeah, so we're definitely seeing some things shift. So my main question moving forward is whether Megami is going to be able to work with Sukuna, or whether Sukuna is going to revert back to Yuji's body. And it kind of gives us a stance on what we expect from Sukuna. So one thing that was kind of justified here is yeah. So when people talk about Yuta and Yuji versus Sukuna one shot the shit out Yuji, right? And he's probably on life flight right now. So it just looks like things aren't really going to progress in a way that's going to allow Yuji to even kind of keep up with Sukuna on his own, right? He's going to need more power than kind of what's expected. So yeah, I'm pretty curious about what's going to happen moving forward with who's going to take over, uh, essentially Megami's body or Yuji's body as the main vessel for Sukuna. So it's been a good few chapters. We're looking forward to it. But other than that, it's a pretty good update, pretty good way we've seen things go. So D1, you got anything to add?
Um, Not really. You basically cover it all. The only thing is to add is I think there might be another transfer. I think that Sukuna might transfer back to Yuji body again. Which is kind of making the story prolong itself, where it's going back and forth between Megami and Yuji. Right? It's kind of like a silly plot where it should have just stayed one character with Yuji, and we seen Megami progress without Sukuna being able to take over his body. But maybe there's something interesting that Gege is trying to do with Megami as Sukuna's vessel, and I'm looking forward to see what happens next.
Yeah, absolutely, man. But that's it for now for our JJK updates. But we'll get back to you guys pretty soon.